My name is Mubaraka Ibrahim, and I help women break their sugar addiction, lose weight, and optimize their health so they can show up their healthiest, happiest self in every aspect of their lives. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the anxiety and stress that we're going through in our quarantines and trying to flatten the curve of this COVID-19 pandemic and feeling a little anxious about all of it and everything that's going on outside of our control. One of the things that is really effective in calming anxiety and helping you sleep better and calming your nerves when you're feeling nervous or fearful is breath work. It is a form of mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't always meditating, sitting around, holding your fingers together, chanting right? It is literally trying to take your conscious brain out of alert mode and focusing it on one thing that is not related to fear, anxiety, or the things that are giving you all of your stress responses. Breath work is a great way for people who don't normally meditate to really take time to do some mindfulness in a very tangible way, right? We can feel our breath. We can physically feel it, the inhale and the exhale of it. And so it takes the brain away and it gets it to focus on the breath. Contrary to public opinion, or contrary to popular opinion, our brain does not have the ability to multitask and focus on two things at once. So if you can take it away from the things that you're worried about and you can focus it on something else, it is going to help calm every aspect of your body and all of your alert physical cues, right? And so this type of breath work is called a 4-7-8 breath work. So what we're going to do is that we're going to inhale for 4 count. We're going to hold it for 7 count, and then we're going to exhale for 8 count. So initially, to get started, what you want to do is you want to really do a huge exhale. We're trying to get as much carbon dioxide out of our lungs as we possibly can, right? Because that is going to make more room for us to inhale fresh air. If you can do this next to a window or outside, it's even better because you're getting nice, fresh, oxygenated air, right? So first, big exhale breath. Inhale 4 count. Hold a 7 count. Exhale 8 count. Obviously, I didn't do it with you that time because I was talking you through it, but let's do a couple of them together. So as you see, I was counting with my fingers. If you need to do that, that's great. If you want to count with your brain, that's great. Obviously, don't count verbally because then you're not holding your breath. But that's a really good technique, and do as many as you need to in order for your stress cues to go down. Your stress cues are what happens to your body physically when you're feeling stress and anxiety, and everybody is different, right? Some people will notice that their back starts to hurt, or I personally get pain in my neck and I can feel my shoulders like tensing up here, right? So my traps get super tight. Everything in my body, I can feel if it's a huge stress response, I feel my entire body getting tense as if I'm like squatting a 225 barbell and every muscle is contracting in order to lift the weight, but physically there's no weight. So I know my body and how it feels when I get stressed. So even if I am verbally trying to pretend like, oh no, everything's great, I can feel the stress response in my body. Pay attention to those cues. And when you do this as many times as you need to, 3 times, 5 times, for 30 minutes if you need to, until you feel your physical stress response reduces. And also, do it as a preventive method. Make it something that you're doing twice a day just to keep the stress response down. So hopefully that's helpful, and I will try to give you a few other tips in future videos about how to reduce stress and anxiety through all of the chaos.